Hi guys. It's Adventure Nerd, and in this video I want to talk about One Piece chapter 982, and I'm really happy because now we're expecting a break this week, but apparently we got One Piece chapter 982, and I'm like, yes, One Piece. Again, it's not as good as the One Piece fan made manga, but the Revere manga, but this chapter wasn't as good as the One Piece Revere, any of the Revere fan made One Piece manga, but it's I'm just happy to see we should be happy to see at least a One Piece chapter this week. So again, I'm going to spoil this chapter, and I'm going to spoil it. Now, what I was shocked about this chapter in the beginning, I was shocked that wait, Kaido knows about Laugh Tale. Now the question is, how does Kaido know about Laugh Tale? Did Kanjuro mention it, or did he knew prior to, or he knew that beforehand? So my question is, how did Kaido know about Laugh Tale? And he mentions that Oden did not reveal any secrets about Laugh Tale to Kanjuro or any of the other scabbards. Yeah. And then we see Kanjuro, and so we know Orochi knows the details, what's happening. Orochi, not know the details, but what I mean is that we get to see Kanjuro come in, right? And we see Momonosuke damaged, completely full of blood. So Kanjuro beat the hell out of the guy. If he did that in the real world, it'd be called Child Aid Protection Services, but that's a different story. But you see him all bleed up and stuff, and you see Oden, Kaido's face, and he's so mad. He was like, this is a little boy. I think he wanted to see Momonosuke, like an adult, because he can have an interesting battle and see how strong he is compared to Oden. I think also notice that Kaido looks a little bit also kind of little mad. So that's what I think. I think that was what I think. Maybe Kaido. I mean, Kaido's face looked like pretty messed up. So another scene like depressed, sad. That was the same. His face looked sad, but yeah. So I guess he wanted to see, Oden look bigger. That's what I think. Maybe, or he probably guilty. But I think he's pissed off because of, he wanted to see, Momonosuke. He wanted to see Momonosuke as an adult and fight and be able to fight him and see how strong he is compared to Oden. But that's what I think. Another thing, and then we see Kanjuro reveals about what's happening with the samurai and Luffy and the guys are gonna head to Onigashima. And they're like, Orochi's like, you could see Orochi's shock. He's like, oh man, he's so scared. He's scared of that prophecy to come, and and he's like, we're gonna execute Momonosuke, And then we see that bald guy, the guy with the big head, the leader of the samurai, and he mentions how, Zoro, Luffy, Killer, and, Kid are coming in the way, and I like this part. It was very funny, the pictures of him and their sharp teeth. It was so funny, I couldn't stop laughing. That was very funny. Another part is what we get to see is, Kushuru, Danjuro, and we see Danjuro locks up Sasuke, the one of the beast pirates, right? Sasuke thought, Danjuro was part of them, but it wasn't. He was a spy, as we know. And he wraps up Sasuke, one of the 6 beast pirates, and then he shows himself. He shows his muscles, and you're like, oh, gee, this guy's a beef. Danjuro's beef as hell, and we see we see a picture of the Kozoku clan on the top. So I can see Danjuro is gonna be. What I predict is Danjuro is gonna be more tougher than Oden. I think he's gonna be stronger than Oden. Like he'll be like the Oden of the clan. Like he's gonna be tougher than Oden, and he probably will train Momonosuke as well to be tough. So I can see him as being the master. And then what I see is what I'm gonna say. Then we see. We see Marco and Nico, right? Nico Mamashi, and they're like, Marco says, Marco and Nico and Mamashi came at the same time, and so it came at the same time, and he mentions that he never heard of Wano, during C. So that's interesting that, they were, Kaido is making sure that no information was revealed outside of Wano. So even Marco did not know about it. I mean, but at least, I mean, Marco Whitebird at least can make a visit to Odin at least every once a year. I mean, come on, what kind of front is that? But and we also see so only basically not all the Whitebeard pirates came. Only Nico Mamashi and Inzu, the one of the so only two Whitebeard commanders came, Marco and Inju, the which and not surprise Inju because he's part of Wano. Um, and we see Nico's army as well. So yeah, Marco is we're gonna see Marco fighting what's it called? King is gonna be awesome. Marco is gonna be a big help. I mean, and this one I noticed Marco is not a wuss. But if you see the One Piece anime, Marco, when you see Marco hears of Nico, when Nico says we're gonna take down Kaido, and Marco is like so shocked. I mean, that's like not even a commander level. I mean, the anime made Marco wuss, but Marco he is not like a wuss. He's like an intelligent, like smart guy. He's a smart guy, and he's also tough too. He's gonna help he's gonna help them a lot. And then we see, oh yeah, this is the funny part. We get to see when we see Big Mom chasing mad. He's like, I want to take down the Straw Hat's head. I want your captain's head. And you see a Chopper and Usopp. They're like, like so scared, and like the tank is going really fast. It was so funny. And then you're like, I'm really scared of Big Mom, man. Big Mom is scary, but Big Mom was scary. And then surprised Big Mom didn't go chase them naked. Oh, that would be more scary. Oh, jeez. Oh, Lord. And then we see Big Mom. And then we see Nami. And Nami is, we see Nami. And we see Nami going in the door. And then we see the Big Mama's son. The son. And then like somehow the Nami's sword starts reacting. And like, oh, you're the lady who kidnapped Zeus, and he gets so outraged, and then like you see, Nami and the lady get all scared and scared. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting chapter. It was interesting, and then this is the end. We see the ending of the chapter where we see the Unisama, Ultia-sama, one of the woman with a cheeky mouth, the big beast pirates with the cheeky mouth, Ulti-sama, and Ulti-sama is like. Puts, holds down page 1, and he looks at Luffy, and she's like, and then you see Luffy, and they say, and like Ulti-sama is like, what the hell do you want? And like, so Ulti-sama doesn't know about Luffy, and you see Luffy also mad, like, you asked the same question. So this predicts there's going to be a battle between the two, but there'll be a battle between the two. Again, it's not the best interesting chapter. That ending was pretty boring. That was like, boring. Like, come on, seriously. And if Luffy's having a hard time fighting Ulti-sama, man, how are they gonna fight Kaido? I mean, this is like, come on. Well, so what I expect is maybe in the chapter. So let's talk about the predictions we're gonna have about the next chapter. What I'll expect in the next chapter is that we're gonna see, Momonosuke will see Kaido's face, and then Momonosuke is gonna awaken the dragon, and then Orochi and Kaido will be like shocked, like wait, that's the smile devil fruit, and so it works. So and then Kaido will be shocked and be happy to see that experiment, Kaido's fruit will be experiment. Maybe Kaido will talk about the smile devil fruit that Momonosuke ate. Right, because we remember that the devil fruit looks so much like the dragon that Momonosuke looks like Kaido's. So, so we're gonna get information about that, and I predict that's what we're gonna get in the next chapter. What I think also is gonna think is, I think Luffy is gonna use Conqueror's Haki on Ulti-sama, and they put her down, or Ulti-sama will probably submit to Luffy. Or portray Luffy. So that's what I think. That's what I think. So I hope that's what I think. So this is what. So that's what I think. And then, Luffy, Zoro. Maybe Zoro will come in too, or Zoro will come in and with Luffy, and Zoro might fight. Page 1. So and what is Nico's? So we don't know what's gonna happen. So it's Yeah, it's getting a bit slow. It's not. I mean, so far it's not as interesting as the war in with Whitebeard. You know, with Whitebeard and the Marines. It wasn't interesting. You know, Impel Down, that kind of. So far it's not as interesting. I'm trying not to compare it. I mean, if you're comparing the two, it's not so far. The beginning is not as good as as the war with with Whitebeard and so on. Luffy. So yeah. I hope you liked this video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit this notification bell for more of my videos. And bye for now.